In the stillness of the ocean, there exists a creature as beautiful as art, yet as dangerous as a living weapon. It's the lionfish, an invasive predator with virtually no natural enemies in the Atlantic. A single female can produce up to 2 million eggs a year. They don't just survive, they spread and dominate. At only about 30 centimeters long, roughly the size of a water bottle, it carries up to 18 venomous spines, capable of delivering intense pain with just a single touch. Beneath the murky water, the lionfish doesn't hunt with speed. It hunts with strategy. Its wide, fan-like fins form a living wall, cornering prey into a dead zone, and in an instant, it strikes. It can swallow prey up to half its own body length in a single attack. Fast, precise, without hesitation. It can even blast small jets of water to disorient its target before delivering the final move. Beautiful, yet deadly. Slow, yet efficient. A perfectly engineered hunting machine shaped by nature. And that's exactly why it's reshaping entire marine ecosystems. But if it's this dangerous, who would dare to hunt it? No nets, no shortcuts. To catch lionfish, humans have to dive down and face them directly. This is a one-on-one hunt beneath the surface, where even the smallest mistake can end in a venomous strike. There's no chaos, no chasing, just silence, pressure, and focus. Every movement is controlled, every breath matters. Lionfish don't flee like most fish. They hold their ground, spreading their fins wide, almost like a warning or a challenge. That forces divers to get dangerously close enough to see every spine, every subtle movement, then line up the angle and deliver a precise shot with a spear. And every shot has to count. Because if you miss, nothing changes, except the risk. The fish is still there, hovering, but now more alert, more dangerous. Its venomous spines remain fully extended, always facing the threat. An experienced hunter might land 20 to 50 lionfish in a single dive, lasting anywhere from 30 to 90 minutes. But those numbers are earned through repetition, calm under pressure, and near-perfect control. In places like the Caribbean and the Florida Keys, lionfish derbies push that intensity even further, with teams removing over 1,000 fish in just 2 days. Because this isn't just fishing, it's a targeted effort to control an invasive predator. But once they're caught, once the danger is in your hands, the real question is, what do you do with a creature covered in venomous spines?
Spines and make a shallow cut across the meat here, right down onto the belly.
The blade runs along the spine. A cut begins just behind the head, angled at about 45 degrees, reaching down to the backbone.
The second cut we're going to make is going to be right down the back of the fish, running just along the edge of the dorsal spines. And again, I don't need to cut deep, just cut right down across the back of the fish, down towards the tail, breaking the skin. And then the third cut on the fish is going to be on the bottom of the fish, and it's going to join these cuts together.
The knife turns slightly,
Here.
gliding tight against the bone, moving cleanly all the way
This
to the
cut,
tail.
and then
No
running
force,
the bottom of the
no
fish
rush,
out towards the
just
tail.
feeling the structure beneath.
What I've done is I've just broken the skin enough that I can actually peel it off. So if we look up here on the shoulder and peel it down towards the tail, and this skin peels right off and eliminates the need for having to scale the fish. So you can see it's great, very beautiful white meat on the fish. Now what I'll do is I'm just going to score down the back, running parallel to the floor with this knife. So just going a little bit deeper each time, kind of lifting up with my thumb as I do. Let me make a little deeper cut right here to join those together, and I can start lifting the meat up. And we'll just run right down the backbone here. Now I'm getting below the backbone in towards the ribs. You can see some rib bones right here. So I'll cut a little shallower along those ribs so I don't get into the bones themselves. And then just peel this down.
One fillet
Once I'm to
separates,
this point,
clean,
I can lay my
precise,
my knife
with
down.
almost no flesh
Just
left on the
gonna
bone.
Lay across towards the tail, and there we go. Really nice piece of fillet, suitable for dinner. And we're going to do the other side of the fish as well. In my fish tray, real quick, and we'll do the second side very quickly. So again, that first cut right up towards the shoulder, and then down towards the belly.
Flip to the other
Second
side.
cut, right down
Repeat
the back.
every movement exactly, and the flesh reveals itself. White, slightly translucent, firm, and pure.
And I'll turn the fish again and make the third cut on the bottom of the fish. You should be able just to did the last time.
No venom,
Peel that
no
all the way
danger.
off if I want.
What remains is a perfect
And
ingredient,
again, just
ready to be
score
transformed into a
parallel
dish.
to the floor or parallel to the cutting board, and get a little bit of depth in there. I should be able to lift this meat up, score right down towards the backbone. Once I get far enough in here, set this over here on our tray. Voila, we are ready.
A light coating of flour, just enough to form a golden crust. The moment it hits the hot oil, a sharp sizzle cuts through the air. Each piece of fish begins to change color from translucent white to a rich golden hue. The surface turns crisp while the inside stays moist, holding on to its natural sweetness. In just a few minutes, the crust reaches perfection. Crispy, airy, never greasy. No more venomous spines. No more danger. Because every piece of lionfish you eat is a small step toward restoring balance in the ocean. From invasive predator to a dish on the table, this journey ends right here. The fishing vessel returns with a haul of scallops and processing begins. A thin blade slips into the shell, a gentle twist, and it opens, revealing the ivory white flesh inside. The adductor muscle is cut free, firm, round, and clean. This is the scallop meat used in cooking. The orange roe beside it can be kept or removed. All dark viscera and the thin membrane are removed to avoid bitterness. Rinse quickly under cold water, without soaking, to keep its natural sweetness. What remains? A clean, round, white medallion, ready to cook.
Olive oil. Now,
The scallops, once cleaned, don't go straight into the pan. The first step, pat them completely dry with paper towels. It's a small detail, but it determines whether you get that perfect golden sear.
this here. Keep going. That's how it's done. 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Only when the moisture is gone are they ready for heat. In a pan where oil and butter have already been heated. Not rushed, but hot enough to reach the ideal temperature.
9 o'clock.
You skipped 8 o'clock.
Now this is 4:30. Okay. You want to do them as hot as you can. Now this pan's kind of small. I have a little less liquid in there. A little high on the liquid right now, but maybe we're going to get a caramelization. It'll cook a little bit of this off.
The scallops go in,
But
one by one.
you gotta-
An
you
immediate
gotta know
sizzle
where you
fills
put
the
them,
air.
because then that's
No moving,
how long they've
no
been
early
cooked. How long
flipping.
they pretty much- Might have them in a pool of liquid, but this is going to be fine.
Let the bottom develop a deep golden brown crust. the key to that signature flavor.
You don't want to touch it. You don't want to touch it. Not until we're a good minute, a couple minutes in. Then,
After just 60 to 90 seconds per side, the outer layer begins to form, lightly crisp, aromatic, almost
He's
caramelized.
gonna have a char on him, I can tell. This guy's gonna have a char. There will be. Now,
Then garlic is added, along with a splash of brandy poured into the pan.
let me try. Get my flip on.
It evaporates quickly, leaving behind a subtle sweetness and refined aroma.
Ready yet? Some of these aren't gonna be totally ready. It's okay. That's ready.
The sauce reduces, coating each scallop beautifully.
It's working out fine. Take some of that fluid out. Light. That's some brandy. Brandy is really good. Pretty good. You got a good crust on them. You want to get a good crust on each side, but you don't want to overcook these things. That little guy, he's cooked. Put him in there. See that those nice little morsels? Now, see this pan? Burn it off right now. Some brandy. A little bit of brandy, or some of that garlic is just right. Usually I'll put even more butter in there because we're making scallops. You don't make a broccoli, you need scallops. Now, try to add your garlic later. So sometimes you don't want to put the garlic in there so early that it burns up, but that is ready to eat.
The humphead parrotfish moves through the reef like a living coral-crushing machine, a slow but unstoppable monster built for breaking rock underwater. Instead of normal teeth, its teeth are fused into a giant parrot-like beak. But this beak isn't meant for seeds or fruit. It's designed to slam directly into solid coral. Each bite lands like an underwater hammer strike. The fish snaps off chunks of coral, grinding them apart to reach the algae and tiny organisms hidden inside. Its bite is powerful enough to break pieces off even large coral structures. Watching it feed doesn't feel like watching a normal fish. It feels more like seeing a massive reef crusher slowly tearing the coral apart bite by bite. Above the reef, the diver takes one last breath and slips into the water, spear gun in hand. Every movement is slow and controlled as he glides over the coral, eyes scanning the blue below. Somewhere in the reef, a giant humphead parrotfish moves through the coral, massive, cautious, and never easy to approach. The diver closes the distance quietly, measuring every kick of his fins, every second of breath he has left. Then, through the coral shadows, the giant appears. He freezes, steadying himself in the current. One clean shot, one perfect moment. The spear launches. The water erupts as the powerful fish surges forward, the line pulling tight. The diver holds firm, muscles straining, refusing to lose the hard-earned chance. What was won beneath the waves now rests in the chef's hands.
If you want to try, do it. Yeah.
The steel makes its entrance first, high carbon, razor honed, and perfectly weighted. Beside it lies the subject, a humphead parrotfish, a reef giant defined by its dense armored scales and a cranial structure built to crush coral. Now watch the technical execution begin. One high torque, decisive stroke engages the musculature. The blade doesn't just cut, it achieves a seamless linear displacement of the tissue. A thick, pristine section unzips from the skeletal frame with surgical efficiency. No tearing, no jagged edges, just a smooth separation that is deeply satisfying to witness. As the cavity opens, the internal anatomy is revealed with geometric clarity. The knife follows the natural grain, navigating the rib architecture to isolate the dense dorsal loins and long, clean ventral strips. This is a rhythmic, mechanical process where tool and technique align to maximize yield. Pure, calculated precision. The experience starts with the pure elegance of our first dish. Watch as these prime fillets are delicately skinned, revealing the pristine, translucent flesh beneath. Each slice is carved with precision, prepared for a fresh fish salad. Once the slicing is complete, the fish is tossed gently with a few prepared spices. It's remarkably straightforward, yet this minimalism is exactly what preserves the natural essence and the clean, incredible sweetness of the fresh catch. Next, we elevate the experience with a dish that is equally simple: steamed fish with soy sauce. There is no need for complex techniques here. It's all about the mastery of heat. We let the temperature rise just enough for the fish to cook through gradually, maintaining its perfect texture. The final touch, a rich pour of savory soy sauce over the steaming fillets, is a true moment of culinary transcendence. To round out this feast, we have the irresistible aroma of grilled fish. Seared over an open flame, the skin turns golden and crisp while the meat stays tender and smoky. It's a perfect balance of charred texture and savory depth. You see, from a single catch, we can create an entire symphony of flavors. This isn't just a meal, it is the hard-earned prize for all the grit, the sweat, and the relentless labor beneath the ocean waves. A reward well-deserved. And now, the focus moves to the next fish, where the next transformation is about to begin.
Lalakan.
Yes!